What makes the new iPhone SE2 good? On the one hand, it seems that the line is now a little confused and the appearance of new models will only make it worse, but this is not entirely true. Most likely, in the future you will have to choose from iPhone SE2, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Plus, iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max. If you see blood that has gone from your eyes, then I understand you, but this is only a first impression. Then it will become easier. In the end, we are already used to the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and the Plus prefix should in general cause nostalgia for many generations of 5.5-inch shovels with the home button. That is, the company will not offer anything new in naming, but it will build smartphones in a logical chain. In addition, now the lineup will become more understandable in terms of the continuation of each other's smartphones. Now for some reason there is an iPhone 11 Pro, then comes the estate employee, and then the very top. People are accustomed, including Apple itself, to the fact that the larger the diagonal, the more expensive the smartphone, and the current lineup breaks this view. You also need to somehow explain to people why IPS is better than OLED, and why it should buy a smaller smartphone, if more is better. There are many questions, and from this point of view, the unification of the screens of the iPhone SE2 of future generations and the installation of OLED matrices in all models will be more than justified. There will be 4 smartphones, all on OLED, but the younger ones will get a little less functions and features, and the older ones will get more. It is logical that the older ones will cost more, and that in each pair a larger diagonal will also be more expensive than a smaller one. Among the main differences between generations, analysts call the presence in the more expensive version of support for the fastest 5G type and a more advanced camera. The flagships will have 3 eyes and a depth measurement module, and in more accessible versions there is only a 2-module camera without the ability to determine depth. At the same time, returning to 5G, most likely, all modules will be equipped with the same modem, but only in the older ones will there be the antenna that is needed to achieve higher speeds. We figured out the positioning of the new iPhone SE2 models and agreed that the division of the line looks more logical than the current state of affairs. Now let's look at the period of release of devices. It is unlikely that the company will dump them like apples from a bucket in one day. This will not only confuse users, but will also have some unpleasant consequences.